Started growing in high school and stopped. Right around here. Alrighty then.
Get your bony ass out of my chair. Get up. Watch and listen.
Impersonating a celebrity on SNL is always a huge risk, but doing that impression while the real celebrity is sitting right there takes the pressure to a completely different level. There's nowhere to hide anymore. Only unbelievable performances that leave the original stars speechless as they watch their own voice, expressions, and every little habit hilariously recreated in front of millions of people.
Millions of viewers.
What? Yes. Wow. Is it like this? No. What? Wow. No. Vanessa. Yeah. What? No. I don't do that. Babes. What?
The best part comes when the impersonator becomes so convincing that they completely steal the spotlight from the celebrity they're portraying. For a few unforgettable moments, it's hard to tell who's really in control of the stage. Are you ready to see the funniest, boldest, and most unforgettable celebrity face-offs ever to happen on SNL? Let's get started.
Of all time.
Hi, thank you.
Do you want the earrings back?
Oh, okay.
Do I really laugh like that?
Oh, yeah.
10. Tina Fey as Sarah Palin. Have you ever watched an impression that was so unbelievably accurate you started questioning whether you were looking at the real person or a comedian? That's exactly what happened during the 2008 election, when millions of viewers found themselves doing a double take. In fact, many people joked they could barely tell the difference. Almost overnight, Tina Fey's unforgettable portrayal of Sarah Palin on SNL exploded into a cultural phenomenon. Her flawless voice, spot-on facial expressions, and perfectly timed delivery didn't just entertain audiences. They completely reshaped the way millions of people saw Palin, turning the impression into one of the most iconic comedy performances in television history.
Overnight.
Yeah, Lauren, I just didn't think it was a realistic depiction of the way my press conferences would have gone.
Yes, but it's obviously a heightened reality.
Why couldn't we have done the 30 Rock sketch that I wrote?
Honestly, not enough people know that show.
Hey, Lauren.
Mark.
The secret behind Tina Fey's unforgettable performance wasn't the makeup, the costume, or even the hairstyle. Her real advantage was something far more impressive. She didn't just imitate Sarah Palin, she completely recreated the way she spoke, capturing every tiny detail of her distinctive voice with remarkable precision. Tina perfectly blended that warm, friendly Minnesota nice charm with Palin's unmistakable Alaskan cadence, matching her rhythm, tone, pauses, and delivery so accurately that the impression felt almost identical to the real thing. It wasn't simply an impression people laughed at. It was a performance so convincing that audiences often forgot they were watching a comedian instead of Sarah Palin herself.
Cadence.
To answer your question, I don't worry about the polls. Polls are just a fancy way of systematically predicting what's going to happen. The only poll I care about is the North Pole, and that is melting. It's not great. What? The real one? Bye.
Nine. Eddie Murphy as Tracy Morgan. During the unforgettable Black Jeopardy sketch, Eddie Murphy didn't just imitate Tracy Morgan's voice or copy a few of his mannerisms. He delivered a performance so incredibly accurate that it felt like an entirely second Tracy Morgan had suddenly appeared on stage. Every expression, every pause, every burst of energy, and every unpredictable line was recreated with astonishing precision. The most unbelievable part was that the real Tracy Morgan was right there to witness it all, making the impression even more surreal and turning the sketch into one of the funniest celebrity face-offs in SNL history.
Real one.
You know what? I think we might be related.
I don't see it.
But Eddie Murphy wasn't done stealing the show. Just when everyone thought the sketch had already peaked, he delivered one completely improvised line that nobody in the audience, the cast, or even Tracy Morgan saw coming. The unexpected joke landed perfectly, catching Tracy completely off guard and sending him into uncontrollable laughter. For a moment, he couldn't stay in character, and the genuine reaction made the entire scene even funnier. It was one of those rare live television moments you simply can't script, proving that Eddie's quick thinking and flawless timing turned an already legendary impression into an unforgettable comedy masterpiece.
Completely lose it.
It's a sketch comedy show. It's been on for a long time.
What is Showtime at the Apollo? Featuring Sandman Sims. Hosted by Steve Harvey.
Lost son.
Yeah, here's the thing, Mom. Let me explain. First of all, this is not my dad. It's a waste of my damn time. That's what it is.
Reacted. 7.
Yes, for example, this Nick is calm and stealthy like a ninja warrior.
Whereas this Nick is an exaggerated, screaming psychopath who really just doesn't exist.
That's high praise.
Target himself. 6.
So great. So great. So great. Celebrities playing games. Nothing better. So fun. Am I right, man? So many great answers. So many. They're so great. So great, my man. But Steve.
Five. Jim Brewer as Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci may come across as calm, quiet, and surprisingly relaxed whenever he's being himself, but the unforgettable gangster characters he created over the years became so legendary that millions of fans began to associate him with that tough, explosive personality. Those performances weren't just memorable, they completely defined an era of crime films and turned Pesci into one of Hollywood's most recognizable actors. That larger-than-life screen presence made him the perfect target for an impression, and Jim Brewer knew exactly how to bring it back to life. Rather than settling for a simple voice impression or repeating a few famous movie quotes, Jim threw himself completely into the role. He studied every detail that made Pesci's performances unforgettable, from the piercing stare and aggressive body language to the lightning-fast delivery, unpredictable mood swings, and explosive bursts of anger that could appear without warning. Every tiny movement, every facial expression, and every pause felt carefully recreated, making it seem as though one of Pesci's most intimidating movie characters had suddenly stepped onto the SNL stage. The impression became even funnier because Jim refused to hold anything back. He exaggerated the intensity just enough to make every reaction bigger, every threat louder, and every expression more dramatic without ever losing what made the original character so recognizable. Each joke built on the last, and the audience couldn't stop laughing as the performance became more over the top with every passing second. Even people who knew Joe Pesci's films by heart were amazed at how accurately Jim captured the personality while still making it feel completely fresh. What made the sketch truly unforgettable wasn't just the voice or the look, it was the attitude. Jim perfectly recreated that feeling that Pesci's characters could explode at absolutely any moment, keeping everyone laughing while also wondering what outrageous thing would happen next. Every line sounded like it belonged in one of Pesci's classic gangster movies, and every reaction felt so authentic that the audience almost forgot they were watching an impression instead of the real thing. By the end of the performance, it was obvious that Jim Brewer hadn't simply impersonated Joe Pesci. He had recreated the larger-than-life movie persona that made Pesci a Hollywood legend, capturing every unforgettable habit, expression, and burst of energy with incredible precision. It became one of those rare SNL impressions that audiences remembered long after the sketch ended, proving that when a comedian fully understands the person they're portraying, the result can be just as iconic as the original.
Oh, he's handsome and skinny, and I'm the crazy little guinea. I'll show you crazy. I'll show you crazy. Let's see if Joe DiMaggio, Rudy, can extend his hitting streak, huh? Come here, you dirty. Oh, you gotta call your boys. Get away from me. Get away from me.
In front of you.
See, first thing you have to do is you take the bat, you hit him in the knees. Oh! Then you hit him in the head. You understand what I'm talking about?
But Eddie Murphy wasn't done stealing the show. Just when everyone thought the sketch had already peaked, he delivered one completely improvised line that nobody in the audience, the cast, or even Tracy Morgan saw coming. The unexpected joke landed perfectly, catching Tracy completely off guard and sending him into uncontrollable laughter. For a moment, he couldn't stay in character, and the genuine reaction made the entire scene even funnier. It was one of those rare live television moments you simply can't script, proving that Eddie's quick thinking and flawless timing turned an already legendary impression into an unforgettable comedy masterpiece. But Eddie Murphy wasn't done stealing the show. Just when everyone thought the sketch had already peaked, he delivered one completely improvised line that nobody in the audience, the cast, or even Tracy Morgan saw coming. The unexpected joke landed perfectly, catching Tracy completely off guard and sending him into uncontrollable laughter. For a moment, he couldn't stay in character, and the genuine reaction made the entire scene even funnier. It was one of those rare live television moments you simply can't script, proving that Eddie's quick thinking and flawless timing turned an already legendary impression into an unforgettable comedy masterpiece.